Hello gentlemen, so we are here today to think about the strategy of the launch of our next shop. Okay, I propose we think about the location. Yes, very important, the location. I propose to book a location near the Eiffel Tower of Paris. It's a good location with many tourists. Bad idea, because there's many works around the Eiffel Tower this time. Also, the rental is very expensive. Excuse me, I have an idea too.
Hi, I see. So let's talk about the stock.
Please. There's someone who wants to share his opinion.
Do we have a stock of diversified products? I don't know. Yeah, for sure I don't know. We have to check one day our stock to verify if we have diversified products. We also have to talk about the publicity of our new shop. How can we do the promotion? Yeah, you're right, and we have also to think about our new logo, an attractive logo with beautiful colors.
Never mind.
Yeah, and we have to think about the area, the size of our shop. We have to fit with our objectives. Yeah, you're very good, I like this.
You think about everything, you know? Yeah. But concretely, what can we do now? What are the next steps? Yeah, you're right. What are the next steps now? Maybe plan another workshop. Hello everybody, here's T.Dy from I Love Consulting. Today I will talk about how to run effective workshops. First of all, the most important is the workshop have to respond to the needs and the issues of the problem of the meeting owner. So to be effective, the purpose of the workshop must displayed as a question. For example, what are the next steps for building the strategy of our new shop? The meeting owner has to run the meeting and he is not participate at the workshop because his purpose is to rely on the skills of the attenders to help him resolve his issues. How can we make a workshop effective? First, you have to create several small groups, working groups, with 6 persons maximum in each group, because over 6 persons there's no guarantee that everyone feel involved in the workshop, and for sure there's at least one person who don't work. And for each group, provide one paperboard per group. It will be very convenient for the next step. About the topics, if you have many topics, I advise you to assign one topics to one group. In the case you have more topics than group, I advise you to prioritize your topics, because it could be difficult for each group to take several topics, because the risk is that at the end of the workshop they can't finish. In the case you have more groups than topics, I advise you to assign maximum 2 groups at one topics, because if you assign more than 2 groups to one topics, the risk is at the end of the workshop you have too many ideas to deal with, and it could be very difficult to manage and to choose all these ideas. So let's start the workshop. In the first session, we call the individual session, we have to provide pen and sticky notes to each attendees of the workshop. So in this session, each person have to write his idea on the sticky notes in a defined time. And at the end of this micro session, each person among his working group have to display his idea, his sticky notes, on the paperboard that I mentioned just before. So they have to display their sticky note and just express their idea to their group, and only to their group. And there's no debate at this time of the session. The other attendees just listen at the idea of the person who displayed his idea. This technique allowed all the person to express their opinion, even the shy person. So once the first session finished, each members within a group have to stand up and to go on the paperboard and to identify the sticky notes which have the same ideas and regroup them into several group of sticky notes. Once the group defined, we have to name this group. In this session, sure, the attendees can debate about the ideas of the sticky notes. If they don't agree about two sticky notes having the same idea or not having the same idea, it's possible to debate at this time of the session. It is possible to find some orphaned sticky notes if they don't suit and don't fit with any topics that you made before. Once topic named and defined by your group, each person inside your group have to propose one next step or several next steps to implement your ideas. If you have too many topics to treat, you can proceed by dot voting. If you don't know what is dot voting, you can take a look to my video about how to run a retrospective. Finally, at the end of the workshop, each group have to restitute his works to the other attendees, so I mean to the other groups. From this point, the meeting owner have two possibilities. So the first one is to take all the ideas, all the different ideas of the attendees, and manage them and prioritize them after the meeting. And the second possibility is to, for example, for the group which have worked on the same topics, to allow to this group to discuss each other about the most interesting idea that they want to prioritize, and so we can proceed by dot voting. This technique can facilitate the prioritization of the meeting owner for the action and the ideas to perform. So this is the end of this video. I hope that you like it, and if it's the case, put a like please and subscribe to my channel. Or you can also share these videos to your family, to your friends, to your colleagues, and also to put and comment what you think about this video and your tips to how to run an effective workshop. And I say see you next time. Bye bye.